Okay, welcome back for another little Walking Dead video. Season 3, Episode 7. Like usual, I go over the little episode that happened this week. You might hear buzzing in the background like I usually say, because I'm watching the TV show right over, or like it goes over, so that's why you might hear buzzing in the background. So, like usual, I just talked about the episode, what happened in it, and everything. Just so you get up to date, maybe if you want to know what happened like next week, right before the new episode. Okay, so let's start. So, this episode just starts off, which everybody knew that Maggie and Glenn got captured. So, it started off with that. Merle is asking Glenn questions about like the past and everything, what happened pretty much and everything, and questions about his camp, like as we know, Woodbury wants to know everything about the person's camp, how many people, and what they're up against. Like we seen in the other, I think it was episode 2, where they went after the army people. They took them out because they knew how many people, what their guns were, and everything. But anyways, from all that, so it goes on for a bit, him asking questions, then it goes off to Michonne outside of the prison. As we know, Michonne's wounded and everything, and from this point, we know that she's going to pass out pretty much. As we pretty much know. So she fights off a few zombies because they notice that her blood's pretty much wiping off and everything. So her little thing, I don't know what you can say. But anyways, the zombies notice that she's not a zombie and everything. Then, she fights some zombies, she passes out, Rick helps her inside, they lock down the prison because they don't know her. So it goes on, that's pretty much everybody. Then, it goes off to Daryl. Daryl asks Rick to go inside for a second, and Carl, oh my god, I keep on getting this name wrong. Okay. Carol. That's it. Carol. Carol, they find out that she's alive. Everybody's happy. That's pretty much it for the prison for that bit. Then it goes off to the governor again. The governor is talking to the doctor, or the scientist as people would call him. Says that Andrea should help him, which she does afterwards. Rick asks Michonne if she wants help getting her wounded healed, or because Herschel's there. They have to ask questions, then they'll help her. So it goes on for that. Then Merle beats up Glenn because he's a dick like that and everything. And that's it for the governor's side for a little bit. Then Herschel fixes up Michonne because she helped them out. How she actually found the prison and everything. They got information from her. Then, since they knew the information of Woodbury, they go out and pretty much get a plan ready, and set out to go. Now, we actually get a name for the baby, which Judith, that's the name if you want to know what the spelling is, there it is, because I have a little Walking Dead thing. Hey, there's my show. I don't know. But anyways, that's how you spell it, whatever you want to know. But they pretty much go out, they have a plan now, they go out. Then it goes with Andrea. Andrea is helping the doc with some experiment, because they're trying to figure out everything about the zombies. Somebody's just about to die. So, they say, do you want to help? Well, they pretty much tell him he has to help them after he passes away. He turns into a zombie. They ask him questions, and that's pretty much the experiment. If he tells the answers or does anything with it, they're finding out that the zombies will react and no knowledge of the past. So that's the experiment for a bit. Then it goes back to okay, Merle. So Merle's not getting any information from Glenn. Glenn's resisting everything that Merle's pushing at him. So Merle had enough. He throws a zombie in the room with Glenn. Glenn fights it off. He wins. I don't know, if you want spoilers, there it is. So, that's what happens with him. Then it goes off to... Okay. Sorry, I just had to cut there because I was, like, figuring out what I was saying during the video. I don't know, I'm just gonna cut out a little bit of it anyways. So, then the next part that happens is Merle and the governor talking, like their little group, talking about how they're going to get information from Maggie. So, the governor says, I'll do it. The governor unties her and tells her to stand up, do all this stuff. I'm not going to go into detail because you can watch it. Pretty much, it ends up that okay, this is pretty much the down thing, like the information that you should know. He's going to, like, pretend to rape her. I don't know, that he's going to rape her, but he actually doesn't. Then it goes on to the next scene. So, that's pretty much acting like in the comics, because the governor actually raped Michonne to get information from Glenn, but it didn't work. That's pretty much going from the comics that was pretty much going to happen. But anyways, so, let's go on. Then it goes with Rick's group right outside of Woodbury. So, they're a mile out. They're going into the woods. So, they go into the woods, saying that Michonne said that it would be better on foot, so they don't take the vehicle. They just take their bags and start heading to Woodbury. They start going into, like, the woods, and all these zombies start appearing. They didn't want to have, like, any information from them, or, like, they started fighting them. Then they found a cabin. They hid in the cabin. They found somebody. The guy wouldn't shut up, so they killed him. Rick threw him out, his dead body outside, so the zombies would eat him, so they would get away. That's it for that part. Then the doc and Andrea are there. The person has died now. And, like, it starts starts doing everything that it shouldn't, like, that the doctor wants it to do. So, the doctor, like, says, I'm not getting enough information, I'm gonna release one of its straps, like, its right arm? Yeah, his right arm. Then, it starts attacking the doctor. Andrea kills it. That's it for that. Then, Maggie is, like, the governor wants more, like, he wants information right now. So he brings Maggie into Glenn's room and threatens to kill Glenn. Maggie tells everything about the camp because she doesn't want to see Glenn die. That's how the governor finds out about the camp. I find that a little bit interesting. So then it pans outside of Woodbury. Rick's group is actually right outside of Woodbury. That's how it pretty much ends, because there's one more scene, but it's not really important. Andrew is talking to the governor about what happened with the doctor, how, like, what's the information that his information, what he got from, like, the actual experiment. And that's pretty much it for the episode. So, like always, you can come to this, like, channel every week, figure out what, like, happened into the episode with spoilers if you want them. And that's it. I'm done. For my, like, I'm gonna do two things, like, what I think that's gonna happen next episode. I think one, it's hard to like know because it's not actually happened yet. But I think Rick's gonna obviously go into Woodbury, take everybody that he knows there, and take them out. Merle's gonna switch sides from the governor's group to Rick's group because Daryl's his brother. They like Daryl, they're brothers, so obviously you know that something's gonna happen. So he's gonna switch sides. And that's it. I'm done. So you can do whatever now. Just shut off this video. So, like usual, I'm gonna say bye. Bye.